Today, let's talk about packets, RPM packets. The main idea of this video is to show you easily how you can easily see all the available packets, all the available versions of one specific package to your server. With that said, I'm going to share some tips and bonus as always. So let's cut to the video. And here we are in the terminal. So we can see this is a RHEL 9.5. And also we can confirm that this machine is registered. This is a client, a content host of my satellite. And if we take a look on the repositories, I personally like to use a -v to show some verbosity. And we can see over here some repositories, basically AppString and BaseOS. BaseOS over here, AppString over here. This is good. In this machine, I do have a vim package. So rpm-q, vim-minimal. This is the name of the package. And I know this version, like the packet version is 8.2.2637. And with that release version 21. And then the question is, Wally, how can I see all the available versions, like the newer versions, older versions? Is there a way to see all the versions available and play with them, like install older version, previous one, or maybe a few versions behind? Definitely yes. So let's take a look. From the repository perspective, you can use always DNF list and the name of the package. And this is going to show us this information. Like I have this package. This is the version 8.2.2637-21. And there is this available package 8.2.2637-22. And then, okay, but I don't have only those versions. No. Check this out. We can use the show duplicates, and basically this is going to show all the versions available in that specific repository. So for instance, we saw here that DNF list vim-minimal is showing two versions of this package. Vim-minimal as installed package, and we can confirm the installed package here as well. Like we have the package name and then the version. 8.2.2637 and the release version is 21. Here we can see 8.2.2637. We can see this is the same version, but the release is 21. This is the same, this is matching. And available package is 22. So we can see the version is the same, but the release version is not. And then we have also the EL9_6. Whenever you use show duplicates, are you ready? Let's take a look on this. We can see all the versions, everything that is available in that specific repository. And this is great because eventually I'm looking for some information about the package or some script in one specific package, some information in the metadata of one specific package. I would like to give it a try on different versions of the package because I'm facing some problems, some issue. Anyway, how can we do this easily? Like, based on the colors here, you can see this is the installed version. This is matching with the installed version. So I can see this is the current one that I do have. Those are older versions. So we can see the version is the same, but the release is lower. Like this 21, 20, 16, 16, 03, 02, and also 15. And there is also a newer version, like 22. And then by default, because of the color of the terminal, I can see the blue one, the dark blue, is the newer version. Okay, how can I play with that? So let me copy and paste some commands. I'm not gonna clean up the screen right now, just to keep the history and we can see what's going on. DNF update vim-minimal. If I just pass to vim update, what will happen is, hey, get me this one and go to the latest version available. The latest version available is this one. So let's press enter. I'm not gonna update at this moment, just for the sake of learning and understanding. We can see the version or the release version here is 22 EL96. This is the version. So anytime that you type DNF update, this is gonna bump the version of the package to the latest version available. Let's say no, and let's go to the next step. The next step is very important, and this is very famous. DNF downgrade vim-minimal. So whenever I type update, I'm going up to the latest version. If I go with downgrade, what will happen is go back one version, just one version, which means we are here on 21. If I'm going to do the downgrade, I should be landing here. So let's take a look. This is the version 20. See, we are on 21. I'm on 20. But Wally, let's say that I would like to go to my version or my release 15. So what should I do? Like downgrade once, downgrade twice, downgrade 3 times, and downgrade 4 times? You can go on this path, but this is boring because eventually you have to do multiple steps. But yes, this is one valid answer. But I'm gonna give you a nice and straightforward orientation about that. But just to understand this one, downgrade is gonna downgrade to the previous version. So we are cool with that. Let's say no, I don't wanna downgrade this package at this moment. Now, answer your question, my friend. Let's say that I would like to go to this version, like 15. Should I downgrade and do again and again and again? No. We are lazy, as I said before. I would like to go to this specific version. So what I can do over here is this. Let me paste and let's take a look. What we are doing is, hey, DNF, my dear friend, let's downgrade. The package name is vim-minimal. Let me pass the dash. And I have this information here, the version. I'm skipping this one on purpose at this moment, but I will come back on this in a few. Let's return this to the version A2263715. If we scroll up, we can see the version over here, A2263715 BL9. So basically, if I set the name of the package, including the version, what the DNF is gonna do is, okay, let me see on the list of available packets, which we can retrieve using the -- show duplicates, see if that version is available. And in case of yes, why not? Let me install that package. And from here, I can say yes. So the machine is gonna download this package, it's gonna downgrade the package. We can see the information over here, preparing, downgrading to the version 15, cleaning up the 21, verifying the 15, verifying the 21, the removal, and there you go, downgraded to the version 15. Okay, if I just rerun this command, now I can see that my version is 15. And what if I rerun this command over here, Wally? Look at that. Now we have a different view. Let me show the previous one. Even for the coloring of the screen, we can see those are older versions. This is my current version, the green one, and the blue are all the newer versions. If we take a look now, look at that. This is my installed version. This is my current and installed version, also available via repository. And we can see the repository information over here. And all the blue ones here, they are newer compared to my current version. And this is cool. This is great. Now we see under the hood what's going on. And once again, if I just remove this -- show duplicates, check this out. I can see the version that I do have installed. We can see this is matching over here, 15, 15, and I can see the latest version available. So short answer here. Hey Wally, do I have only 2 packets available at this moment in this repository? No. We can say that for sure because whenever we pass -- show duplicates, we can see all the available versions in that specific repository when searching by this specific package name. Okay? All right. With that said, we just return to the first and available version in this list. Let's say that now I would like to bump to the latest version available. So should I need to specify one specific version? No. Let's add this one. DNF update that specific package. Let's take a look. DNF is going to connect to the CDN, or in this case, satellite. We'll say, hey, show me the latest version of the package that you have available. The latest version of vim-minimal is the release 22, as we can see on this list. Would you like to install? Yes, definitely. Let's go. The process will be very similar as before, but in this case, will not be a downgrading, will be upgrading. We can see the information. And if we take a look again on vim-minimal, at this moment, we can see that we landed in the latest version, like 22nd or 22, this one. So let me rerun the show duplicates once again. All right, this is the installed version. You can see the color now is different because this is matched with the latest version available. We can see this is the current version and those are older versions, and there is no more new package. This is awesome. Now we understand how this works under the hood, but let me give you one more bonus. So as I mentioned before, we have the downgrade. So let's downgrade this one now and see what will happen. I have my DNF downgrade vim-minimal. We can see that the version before 22 is 21. Let's do yes. This is gonna downgrade the version, one version behind. And let's show the duplicates. Will be easy and quick. We can see that we ended up in the same position as before in the beginning of this video, but let's do once again. And now I'm gonna pass -y because we don't need to be waiting. We just would like to say, hey, yes, go on, download the latest version. And here, if we show the duplicates once again, there we go. Now we are in 20. If I do the downgrade once again, let's give it a shot. This is gonna get the version 16.03, which is this one. Let's see the show duplicates one more time. And that's it. Anytime that you execute like the downgrade, this is gonna downgrade, or this will step back one version at a time. And anytime that you do your upgrade, this is gonna bump the package to the latest version available, always. In other words, if you just type DNF upgrade -y, this is gonna put your machine in the latest version of all the packets, because this pass through not only on vim-minimal, but any package that you may have that is not updated. There you go. This will just bump the version of the package. Let's see show duplicate once again. And now we are in the latest version. Cool, huh? That's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Quick and fast introduction about DNF using the flag -- show duplicates. Don't forget to take a look in the menu page. You can see a lot of good information over there. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.